Kawasaki is proud to introduce the all-new 2026 KLE500.
The wind cuts through the wilderness like a razor. Dust swirls, engines roar, and then silence, broken only by the low, menacing growl of something new. The 2026 Kawasaki KLE500 has arrived, and it's not just an update, it's a resurrection. After years in the shadows, the legendary middleweight dual sport returns, redesigned, re-engineered, and ready to challenge everything you thought you knew about adventure bikes. This isn't nostalgia. This is evolution engineered. Kawasaki didn't just bring the KLE500 back, they reimagined it from the ground up for a new era of riders. Beneath the surface, it carries a heart that beats with modern precision and the soul of raw exploration. Let's dive deep into what makes this 2026 KLE500 the most exciting middleweight adventure machine of the decade. The first thing that grabs you isn't its sound, nor its numbers, it's the stance. Tall, aggressive, almost predatory. The design language screams confidence. Sharp tank lines, integrated fairings with LED matrix headlights, and a redesigned subframe that looks carved out of purpose. Every angle speaks of endurance, crafted for both dirt and tarmac. This year's KLE500 carries Kawasaki's new generation 500cc parallel twin engine, tuned for smoother torque delivery and cleaner emissions. But make no mistake, it's not the same motor you've seen in the Versys or Ninja. Kawasaki engineers gave it a distinct adventure character, a broader mid-range, a deeper exhaust note, and a more elastic throttle feel. You twist it, and it doesn't just accelerate, it surges. We're talking about 52 horsepower paired with 47 Nm of torque, optimized through a newly calibrated ride-by-wire system. It's fast enough to thrill, but intelligent enough to save you when the road turns wild. The new 6-speed gearbox has shorter ratios in the lower gears, giving you that off-road crawl precision while maintaining highway comfort at higher revs. The suspension system? A masterpiece of balance. Kawasaki introduced the K-Track adaptive damping system, borrowed from their premium off-road lineup. It constantly reads terrain feedback, adjusting compression and rebound within milliseconds. Imagine hitting loose gravel at 80 km/h and the bike just levels out. Controlled chaos. That's what it feels like. And yes, the frame. Gone is the old tubular steel backbone. In its place, a lightweight semi-trellis frame, reinforced with aluminum mounting points. It's rigid where it needs to be, flexible where it should breathe. The result? Better feedback, reduced fatigue, and sharper handling even when fully loaded with luggage. Speaking of luggage, the 2026 KLE500 is smarter in design than any of its predecessors. The rear section has been redesigned to fit integrated pannier mounts, allowing riders to attach accessories directly without added racks. The fuel tank? Expanded to 21 liters, giving you close to 400 kilometers of range, because this bike wasn't built to stay close to home. Technology-wise, Kawasaki didn't hold back. The dashboard is now a 6.5-inch full-color TFT display with Bluetooth and GPS integration. You can link it to your Kawasaki Rideology app to track your routes, service logs, and even adjust riding modes remotely. The screen also features a terrain detection system that automatically switches between street, gravel, and trail modes based on wheel slip and lean angle sensors. ABS and traction control have evolved too. The KIMU, Kawasaki Inertial Management Unit, constantly analyzes 6 axes of motion, giving you dynamic cornering ABS and hill hold assist. It's not just safety, it's confidence programmed into the machine. And while it's loaded with tech, Kawasaki stayed true to the bike's raw DNA. The ergonomics are purely adventure-focused. An upright position, wide handlebars, a narrow waist for better control while standing, and a new 2-piece seat design that allows riders to adjust height between 835 and 806 in. Comfort meets control. When it comes to lighting, the new KL500's full LED array isn't just about visibility, it's artistry. The front DRLs form a glowing K signature that's instantly recognizable, while the rear tail design uses laser-diffused LEDs for a futuristic finish. That's not just seen, it's remembered. But the biggest surprise, Kawasaki's hybrid approach to performance tuning. The 2026 KLE500 features EcoBoost adaptive mapping, a system that adjusts engine response based on riding patterns. Ride aggressively, and it sharpens the throttle. Cruise calmly, and it optimizes for fuel economy. It's the kind of technology that makes the bike feel alive, like it's learning you. Weight management has also taken a huge leap forward. The new model drops nearly 10 kilograms from its predecessor's dry weight, coming in at 181 kg. Combined with a refined 19-inch front and 17-inch rear wheel setup, wrapped in dual-purpose Pirelli Scorpion Trail 2 tires, the KLE500 feels planted yet nimble, ready to carve corners or climb ridges without hesitation. On highways, it's smooth. That parallel twin hums with a calm ferocity, delivering power in waves rather than spikes. Off-road, it's responsive, predictable, and forgiving. The clutch, now an assist and slipper system, makes downshift smoother even on steep descents. You can feel Kawasaki's decades of rally DNA coursing through every mechanical fiber of this machine. And then there's the sound. Deep, earthy, not loud, but commanding. When you open the throttle, it's not just the exhaust that responds. It's the entire motorcycle waking up, syncing with your heartbeat. For 2026, Kawasaki has also introduced a limited Explorer edition featuring engine guards, a taller touring screen, knuckle protectors, heated grips, and GPS pre-installed. It's designed for riders who don't want to customize because it already comes battle-ready. Pricing is expected to start around $7,999 in the US, positioning it perfectly between entry-level adventure bikes and higher-end tourers. It's not the cheapest in its class, but dollar for dollar, the value is unmatched. You're not just paying for a motorcycle, you're investing in a travel companion engineered for the next decade. But here's what makes the KLE500 truly stand apart. It's human. It's not overloaded with unnecessary gimmicks. Every feature serves a purpose. Every detail, refined for real riders, not spec sheets. Kawasaki understood something vital. Adventure isn't about perfection, it's about adaptability. The KLE500 captures that spirit effortlessly. The roads ahead are uncertain. The terrains are changing. Yet here stands a motorcycle that doesn't just adapt. It invites the challenge. The KLE500 doesn't ask, where do you want to go? It asks, how far are you willing to push? And as the sun drops behind the mountains and the sky burns orange, there's one last thing you realize: this isn't just a bike that came back. It's a legend reborn, smarter, faster, tougher, and ready to write a new chapter in Kawasaki's adventure legacy. The 2026 Kawasaki KLE500. It's not just the return of a name, it's the rebirth of freedom. Because when the road ends, the real ride begins.